Well, Mondo, I'm very, very impressed. Guys, Jay, welcome back to the channel. Holy crap, everybody. I think Mondo is impressing me with their announcement schedule because honestly, this one is giving us at least enough time to get prepared as they've dropped a brand new action figure for Master Universe 1/6 scale. Without further ado, guys, let's take a deep dive into this and see exactly what was released on Pixel Dan's Instagram page as well as his YouTube video, because this one we've been waiting for quite some time. Let's have a look. I want to give a huge shout out to everybody who gave me a heads up on this because this is crazy. Huge shout out to my good friend JB's Toy Trunk on Instagram and of course YouTube, Thundercats Collectors Hub, Toy Addicts on YouTube, and of course my good friend Master Versal Toy Hunter and Jao Sugero. Everybody and their mothers have been telling me about this and I'm so excited because that's right, everybody. The great Pixel Dan himself has actually announced on his Instagram, as well as a video on his YouTube page, that Mondo has unveiled Evil-Lyn in their 1/6 scale action figures. Oh my gosh, guys, this is absolutely nuts. And I'm going to take a deep dive and react to the photos that Dan put up this afternoon because they are absolutely out of this world. Let's take a look at this, guys. Now, I would have probably done a video earlier today, but I'll be honest with you, I was sort of busy with something else. Something arrived at my post office this afternoon, and I was really busy trying to figure out what was going on with this, and I'll have a full video about what happened and if these two particular packages arrived safely. I hope you guys will enjoy that and the unboxing that to follow. But that's not what we came here for. We came here for Pixel Dan and, of course, his announcement and reveal of the new Mondo action figure Evil-Lyn for the Master Universe. Let's take a look at this, guys. It's no surprise that Mondo went to Pixel Dan to reveal this brand new Evil-Lyn figure. I mean, come on. He is the OG of Master Universe collecting, and we do love his stuff. There she is, everybody. Oh my gosh. She looks glorious. Evil-Lyn, looking exactly like she first appeared all the way back in 1983 as part of the second wave of Master Universe action figures, surrounded in the Snake Mountain playset created by Raul Barrero. Bravo, guys, this looks amazing. Taking a closer look at Evil-Lyn, holy crap, guys, she looks incredible. Her signature helmet with that tiara flailed out at the top of her head. We do have that tiny little skull, which is debatable whether or not that's Skeletor or a heraldry of Skeletor, or maybe even just something to depict her overall nature, being evil and such. The helmet itself is very distinctive for Evil-Lyn. It has these two little ear nubs at the side. I don't know if they help her in hearing, but they are distinctive nonetheless. And of course, we have that wonderful look for Evil-Lyn being extremely stoic, but it almost looks like she has a bit of a smirk according to Pixel Dan, and I gotta tell you, I am all on board with this new look for Evil-Lyn. And that signature collar of hers, which is even more flared out than the original version from the 1982 action figure. She also has what appears to be a fleece, which is around her collar, very much in line with the way the Master Universe designs have been going for Mondo, especially Teela, having very much the same sort of fleece around her neck. Moving down further, we can see that her bodice looks incredibly accurate. We can even see the ram horn designs, which are beautifully done on the upper part of her chest. The signature skull motif, which is right in the middle of her stomach. Moving on further down, we do see that she does have this unique belt, which can be detached, giving, of course, a cue to the way she looked in her original 1982 action figure. We can see that those patterns are still here, resident in the original sculpt. The latter portion is actually covered by the front of the sash. She has those upper armlets on her biceps, and of course, those wonderful forearm gauntlets. She's also sporting her signature wand, which is what she was included with in the 1983 action figure. Moving down further, we see that she also has knee pads with the skull heraldry. Again, unknown if it's more akin to Skeletor or part of her own style. And she does, of course, have the furry tops on her boots, very similar to the way Teela had hers on her figure. Evil-Lyn comes in several different styles, including a more Filmation look with her flowing cape. And if you want to go for a more 2000X look, Pixel Dan did point out that she actually has her flowing skirt, which comes all the way down to the bottom of her legs. The skirt also has this front piece, which is reminiscent of her original sash, a little bit longer though. Moving up further, the addition of the cape is very much Filmation-esque. She has it draped over her right arm, while her left arm is casting a spell. And her new head sculpt, which undoubtedly is creating some sort of nefarious enchantment against the masters of the universe. She's surrounded in this wonderful environment, once again, incredibly well lit and designed by Raul Barrero. Evil-Lyn has yet another style, which of course is very much Filmation inspired. She's sporting her white buzz cut, which really does befit her character. I've always enjoyed this version of Evil-Lyn, and it's been more prominent in many other iterations of the character throughout the years, and she really has embraced it all of her own. Here she's having a tender moment with Panther, who of course is being released in the Master Universe New Eternia Masterverse line, and here we see the Mondo edition with the Filmation style head. I am loving this, and of course eagle-eyed viewers did notice that she is holding her shaping staff, which of course was from a very specific episode of He-Man in the Master Universe in the Filmation era, and of course being brought back in Master Universe Revolution. Evil-Lyn is just full of surprises, and here she is attacking Teela with an incantation, or perhaps an energy blast to knock her down. This is a great new addition, as it really does give a lot of depth to the character. These two, of course, have been mortal enemies ever since the very beginning. We, of course, know that Teela will eventually become the sorceress of Grayskull, and it's great to see that both of these two are still bitter rivals, even 40 plus years later. And if we see all the way in the background, looming, watching the fight unfold, is Skeletor. Bravo once again to Raul Barrero and his team. They've just outdone themselves here. It was really incredible when Dan announced that not only would we be receiving this amazing version of Evil-Lyn, but she also comes with Screech, her winged companion, and of course later on in the Master of the Universe Revolution, do know that Screech is actually Motherboard in disguise. This is incredible. I love the way Screech can perch on top of Evil-Lyn's hand. It remains to be seen if she can actually hold that pose, as this bird looks pretty heavy. But in this photo, it looks so majestic. I'm loving the way they look together. What a wonderful evil pair. And I gotta tell you, that incredible smile of Evil-Lyn just looks menacing. She truly is a force to be reckoned with, and along with Screech, they are the dynamic duo that will take on the Masters of the Universe. Evil-Lyn just shines in her environment here, created by Raul Barrero and his team. Snake Mountain is truly the domain of Evil-Lyn, Skeletor, and looming in the background, their loyal henchman, Beastman. This is going to be quite the pairing, and we finally get another female into the line, and well deserving that this one is finally as menacing as Evil-Lyn. Evil-Lyn stands an impressive 11.5 inches tall, and she is absolutely stunning in this edition. Bravo to the team over at Mondo. It wouldn't surprise me if our good friend Tommy Hodges was part of the team that helped bring Evil-Lyn to the 1/6 scale action figure form. The pack-out, of course, comes with the figure itself, along with her cape, as well as her flowing gown. She has a number of swappable hands, 2 fists which are attached to the character, 2 gripping hands, 2 splayed hands, 2 casting hands, and a spell casting hand with blast effect. She also comes with 2 versions of her wand, her traditional short wand. She also comes with the shaping staff, as well as a dagger, which according to Pixel Dan is very signature to her character in 2000X, which I didn't even realize that. And seeing it here, it does look very, very significant overall. Roll even included quite the intimate shot here with He-Man and Evil-Lyn. Perhaps a bit too close of a shave for He-Man, but Evil-Lyn certainly looks like she's enjoying herself. She also comes with that circular belt, which we highlighted before. An incredible 4 different head sculpts, and Danny's gonna love this. Look at all these expressions. We have a stoic expression on Evil-Lyn with her traditional helmet. We have an incredibly sinister-looking smiling face with, of course, her chompers out. We have her determined snarling face, which, of course, works wonderfully for casting and doing battle. And we have that Filmation look with her buzz-cut white hair looking ever so menacing. But the real surprise of this pack-out definitely has to be her companion, Screech. Oh my gosh. This is literally another figure attached to Evil-Lyn. Screech comes with a perch, pretty much exactly the way it looked when it was released in the Master Universe in 1984 edition. And of course, Screech looks incredible here with her gorgeous colors, the purple hues, the blues, offset with her black talons, and of course, her full armament with missiles on the side of her face, gun turrets, and laser blasters all the way on the top. This is just madness. Screech, of course, is the loyal companion of Evil-Lyn and Skeletor, and I gotta tell you, the accessories that she comes with are just stunning. It'll be interesting to find out if we can remove those accessories, as they do seem as if they have a little bit of give on the head portion, and much like the original version of Screech in Master Universe, the headdress did come off, so it would be really interesting to see if they came off in this version. Evil-Lyn has been announced by our good friend Pixel Dan over on his YouTube channel. I'll have links in the description below where you can watch the full video from Pixel Dan. I think you guys will really enjoy it. And thanks to Pixel Dan, we do know that the release of Evil-Lyn on MondoShop.com will be on February 11th as a 10-day timed edition ending on February 21st. for $260. So guys, mark down your calendars because she will be available for a full 10 days on motoshop.com as an exclusive. Huge shout out to our good friend Pixel Dan. Definitely guys, give him a like and a follow. Tell him that Jay sent you. Evil-Lyn has been announced by Mondo in their 1/6 scale action figure line. Don't sleep on this one, guys. She's going to be very sought after and you have 10 days to pick her up. Master Universe continues in 2025, everybody. And we can only hope and wait in bated breath as they get ever closer to announcing 2000X Masters Universe. Wow, guys, I gotta tell you, this is absolutely crazy. Now, there has been a bit of a question mark as to what's been going on over at Mondo because they sort of teased something for their 1/16 line and then sort of had to delay the actual details. It was kind of weird. After all, it is the real Ghostbusters, and we've already had pre-orders for Peter Venkman, and now Egon Spengler and the Boogeyman have been teased, and we're still waiting on the actual full announcement, which hopefully will happen next week. My concern, though, is that after this release and announcement of Evil-Lyn, does that mean that we're going to have to be sort of fighting between which versions of the characters we're really interested in buying? This happened before, and it really is one of those kind of choosing between your children kind of situations, and I really don't want to end up having to do that because I really want the Boogeyman. He scared the crap out of me when I was a kid, and I really enjoy the way he looks in this 1/16 scale size, and I really would like the opportunity to be able to get him. But let me know in the comment section below, guys, what are your thoughts about the brand new release of Evil-Lyn for Master Universe? Are you guys going to be putting down your cash for this version of Evil-Lyn? Are you impressed with everything that she comes with, especially for the fact that she comes with Screech? Or is this still not in your wheelhouse, as 1/6 is just not what you're into, especially for the price tag? And you're probably going to save that money up for the new 1/16 scale Master Universe 2000X line, which is coming later this year from Mondo. Let me know those comments in the comment section below, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please do leave me a like. It really does help me out. Toy news is continuing, and it's going absolutely nuts these days, guys. I am absolutely over the moon with everything that's been released so far. The news is just continues to come fast and furious. As a matter of fact, we've been covering a lot of great new topics over at our good friends, Titan Toys. As you guys might know, myself and Danny Green are doing some brand new segments with their new show called Titans Talking Toys. As a matter of fact, we caught up with the Meta Travelers creators on last week's episode, as well as talked about the Ghostbusters dilemma that's happening right now, as their announcements still have not come out, and they've delayed it twice now. So if you want to check that video out, guys, you can click on this link right here. I'll see you guys there. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Good journey. Geek proud, everybody.